I didn't really have anything prepared tonight because I was willing to give up my individual 3 minutes to help educate the council on the dangers and hazards of water fluoridation. For the last couple of meetings that I've attended, I've requested that the council answer 5 questions for me. I have a copy of the certificate of analysis and those 5 questions, and I'd be willing once again to be silent for my 3 minutes if the council would please individually or together answer these for me. I can read them again or I can pass them out. Which would you prefer? Council, why is $173,000 of taxpayers' money going to add these toxic waste products like hexafluorosilicic acid, arsenic, and lead to our water? Why not spend that type of money distributing toothbrush and toothpaste to individuals who cannot receive dental care? Since you're not willing to respond or respectfully answer anything that I'm asking while continuing to uphold a policy that I believe to be faulty, when would you be willing to answer these questions, publicly or privately? You're not willing to on any account? How is the council regulating the amount of fluoride that people are receiving in our community? Can the council speak on the decision to introduce arsenic and lead under the umbrella term water fluoridation? In light of the overwhelming evidence of harm from these toxins, how does each council member justify the addition of these toxins to our water? I don't understand. None of you are willing to answer any of these questions at all. If not in a setting like this, then in what setting? You all must drink fluoride.
Okay, thank you very much. Next we have Marcus Hill.
What am I here to speak about? Mayor, the mass poisoning of citizens by their government via water fluoridation because hexafluorosilicic acid, arsenic, and lead are all known hazardous toxic compounds that are introduced into our water per the... a copy of that, man. Per the certificate of analysis from PCS phosphate, which Key Chemical purchases the compounds that this body guarantees through majority vote for the past few months is introduced to our water supply at $173,000 in taxpayer funds. Santa Fe is a city that recently ended that practice, saving them, I think it was about $36,000. This is a more sizable city than that. At $173,000 is the amount of money that we waste poisoning people with known hazardous toxic waste products from a subsidiary of Potash Incorporated, the world's largest phosphate manufacturer. I can understand the fear that a governing body might have to stand against such a Leviathan corporation. I understand that Pinellas County, California made the wise decision, Pinellas County, Florida made the wise decision of ending the practice of fluoridating their water, and every single council member that voted against fluoridation lost their job due to a media campaign funded by, well, I'm not really sure. So I can certainly understand where fear might play a part. But what is right and what is wrong really strikes at the heart of this matter. I think everyone who's a parent, everyone who has grandparents, I know my grandmother, she drinks fluoridated water. I know she has health problems that are associated with fluoridated water. Alzheimer's disease, loss of bone density, hip fractures, arthritis. Do any of you have family members that drink fluoridated water? Do you drink fluoridated water, Mayor McFarland? Are you concerned for your health? You're not concerned for your health? I'm very surprised to hear that.
Not from fluoride.
I suggest you do a great deal of research into it. How about you, Mr. Stevenson?
I appreciate your opinion on this, but that's, it's about as far as I can go.
I understand your silence. I understand the fear in speaking out. I understand a lot of you have overcome that fear in order to be in a position like this to begin with. I ask that maybe you overcome that fear in the future and do what's right for the people of the city.
Well, I drink the water the city of Raleigh puts out. I think it's the best in the country. I've supported it the 14 years I've been on this council, and I certainly have no fear of making that statement. And I think this council has tried to, over a number of times that y'all have been down here, to tell you that. As far as answering questions, I think we've answered all the questions, that we are standing behind the product, the water that we develop here in this city of Raleigh for all our citizens. I'm behind it yesterday and today.
Well,
Thank you.
speak on the
Time's
decision
up.
to
Is not-
Thank
I
you.
don't know why you
Next
don't
we have
understand.
Derek Culp.
into
Hey,
the water?
John. Cheers.